created and overspent to build a fortress around him to ensure he would look okay. So when they signed this contract with OBJ, I said at the time, why? He doesn't want to be there. You're spending a fortune on Jarvis Landry. Why are you doing this? What are you doing? Last night they dropped 42 without OBJ. The offense is better without him. When they signed Austin Hooper, at the time the highest contract for a tight end, I said, I like Austin Hooper. But they had David Njoku, and they went out and drafted a tight end in the 4th round who won the award for the best tight end in the country. Why did you have to spend for Austin Hooper? So you have OBJ and Austin Hooper. Neither played last night, and you scored 42 points. That ain't the problem. The problem is Cleveland's back 7 doesn't have any players. Folks, they overspend so much on the offense. There's a salary cap in this league. The Browns spend $5.5 million on a swing tackle. He doesn't start. 5.5 on Chris Hubbard. He's a swing tackle. That's more than they pay anybody in the back 7. That's why your back 7's terrible. They pay their backup quarterback, Case Keenum, $6 million. That's more than anybody in the back 7 to sit and watch the games. Cleveland's self-esteem is so low at quarterback that they've built this incredible all-star fortress of receiving and tight end and offensive line and running back talent around him to ensure, see, we told you that wasn't a reach. He's really good. And that's why you're not a Super Bowl team. Your defense in the back 7's awful. There's guys back there that are not starters in the NFL. It's awful. So it'd be one thing if it was just, like Baltimore's got a good defense, but their secondary, which is their strength, was all banged up last night. So, and you can say, but Baker looked good. You know when Baker started looking good last night? When the Baltimore secondary got hurt. When Jimmy Smith got hurt, Marcus Peters got banged up, came back, was never the same. So you can blame the Cleveland defense, but there was no reason to bring in OBJ. He didn't want to be there. You already had a star receiver. Wide receiver and weapons were not your issue. And though I like Austin Hooper, I liked him, but then you drafted another tight end and you had David Njoku, and you didn't really need it, but he is good and I like him. But OBJ and Austin didn't even play last night. You dropped 42. And the reason you lost the game is because you're not spending any money on the back 7. And when you lead football games in the NFL, in the AFC, and you're going to face Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, or maybe a Derek Carr, and you lead a game and you need a stop, you ain't going to get it in that defense. So I thought Baker was fine. But I think this organization, to overcompensate for him, you can't babysit Baker. Josh Allen has an average offensive line. He still wins. Lamar Jackson has below average wide receiving talent. He's still winning. They're trying to create this perfect offense to ensure Baker works. And in the process, they've overspent at tight end. They've overspent at wide receiver. They're not even spending any money at running back right now. They're going to eventually have to pay Nick Chubb a fortune, and he's probably going to be worth it. So, this is what I always say. There are certain, cities in America, they have low sport self-esteem. And to ensure Baker isn't a bust, they've built a fortress. But that back end is a bunch of low-earning, average talent guys. Stop babysitting Baker. Nobody's got a perfect offense outside of Patrick Mahomes. Nobody's got one. He's got to, at some point, win games with an average O-line, with okay to below average receivers. Because Lamar Jackson did last night. He won a football game, and it's a bad receiving core. It really is a bad receiving core in Baltimore. All right. I've got so much stuff today. Herd hierarchy top of next hour. Great news. Could not be better news for Aaron Rodgers. And I am Mr. Optimism, Mr. Glass Half Full with Aaron Rodgers. Tremendous news for Aaron coming up. Ever wonder just how far an extra mile really goes? Mercedes-Benz vans, you'll find out. They have a variety of vans. They have the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. They have the durable and versatile Mercedes-Benz Metris. It's all about what's your lifestyle. They'll fit. You tell them who you are and what you like, and they'll fit it. All these vans have cool options like blind spot assist or MBUX voice command technology, which not only gives you directions, but weather. Now, what better way to go the extra mile than your very own upfitted Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van? And you can win one by entering Fox Sports Radio's Ultimate Tailgate Rig Sweepstakes. Go to foxsportsradio.com. You can get a Mercedes-Benz van upfitted with TVs, wood pellet grills. Get all the information, foxsportsradio.com. Mercedes-Benz vans. Some equipment.